We women often watch what we eat. We take care of our skin, our hair, our nails, but we may be ignoring an important part of our body that can have a big impact on our physical and emotional health. Here to open up the conversation on some of the more intimate aspects of our well-being, Dr. Roshini Raj. Thanks for joining us, Dr. Raj. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm so happy to be here.
Great to have you. All right, let's get into this. Please remind us why it is so important for us women to pay attention to our gynecological health.
It really is so important because many gynecologic conditions, if they go untreated, can lead to some very serious health consequences down the road. So just as you said, women are pretty good about, their nails, their skin, their hair, but don't forget your gynecologic health because it is very important.
And can we talk about a few of those conditions that you think women should watch out for?
Absolutely. Well, one of the most common gynecologic infection is bacterial vaginosis, or BV. In fact, 1 in 3 women will get this infection, so it's very common, but a lot of women don't know much about it or even what it is, and that's why I'm so excited to be here today on your show to talk about it and to partner with Symbiomics on their Keep Her Awesome campaign. This is a campaign that's all about empowering women to take control of their gynecologic health and to really discuss any issues that are going on with their doctor to get the correct diagnosis and treatment if there is an issue there.
Well, and we often talk about it in terms of it's just gynecological, it just has to do with one area. But in fact, it really affects a woman's overall health and quality of life as well.
Absolutely. So BV in particular, if it goes untreated, can lead to an increased risk of STDs, pelvic inflammatory disease, which can affect fertility. It can also, if you're pregnant, lead to preterm labor or low birth weight. So all of these things are physical effects of BV potentially if it's untreated, but they're also quality of life issues, just as you mentioned. So we did a recent national survey of women who'd had BV, and we found that nearly 70% of them felt self-conscious about it, they were embarrassed about it, and it also affected their ability to live their lives. Many women weren't working out in the gym or engaging in sexual activity with their partner because of BV or their sort of emotional reactions to it. So it's really important to not just live with it or let it linger, but get the correct treatment, which in this case involves prescription antibiotics, and get it taken care of and move on with your life.
Would you care to share with us some of the symptoms for BV? I'm not sure that I'm familiar with what they are.
Sure. So BV has very similar symptoms in some cases to many other common gynecologic infections. And that's why it's so difficult for women to self-diagnose it, although many of them do try. And it's really important to not do that and go to your doctor, explain the situation, get an examination, get tested, and get the correct diagnosis, and then ultimately the correct treatment.
Yes. Doctor, I think it's interesting, you deal with patients in your practice, and
That's right.
when it comes to gynecological issues, some of us kind of would rather not talk about it. There's still a little bit of uncomfortableness when it comes to this topic. How can we bust through all that and get the information that we need?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's still this sort of discomfort in the gynecologist's office, but you do need to remember, your doctor has heard it all before. They are literally unshockable. You could say anything to them, and they're not there to judge you. They're there to help you. In fact, we want you to give us all the information. That's how we can do our jobs the most effectively. So you've just got to keep that in mind. Some people find it helpful to write down their questions because they often forget when they get into that doctor's office, but also on keepherawesome.com. We have a great resource, which is a discussion guide for women who want to have that conversation but aren't sure where to start. And there's also more information about BV. I have a video there as well. So it's a lot of great resources for women who want to learn more about this topic.
Dr. Raj, thank you so much for joining us from New York this morning.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Keeping up with our health is so important. For more information, visit the website keepherawesome.com. Symbiomics Therapeutics LLC is a proud sponsor of The Morning Blend.